the flip, he will be breaking first. It's a race to 7 alternate break format. Texas Express 9-ball. 9 does not count on the break. It's the 2021 9-ball Summer Slam brought to you by On the Hill Productions. This is a 5th, 6th place match. The other 5th, 6th place match as Brett Stottlemyre facing off against Jimmy Various. And the hot seat match is Chris Bruner, who you just saw defeat Jimmy Various, against Scott Haas, who defeated Dylan Spohr prior to that. And it looks like Scott's getting ready to join me here in the booth. Good break by Dylan. He's made 3 balls, although it doesn't look like he's left himself a shot on the 2.
Please, please.
Okay, so Dylan plays safe. Gets behind the 5 and the 7, or the 3 and the 7, rather.
Sounds weird.
Oh, just wasn't on.
No, the speaker sounds weird.
Oh.
You sound like you're possessed. Say something.
All right, so Steve, he almost makes the 2 ball, but flies the cue ball off the table.
And I believe I'm on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That means no stray swear words or.
Jeff says Scott's in the booth. Watch out for snow tonight. This is actually second or third time Scott's joined us in the booth today.
I'm here to bring the ratings down.
He's with us in the booth up at Champions as well. They're in the last Maryland State 9-ball up there. May have been slightly biased during that match as we were streaming his son's match, but
yeah. I like Dylan to make this, but I don't think he's gonna have the best shot ever.
Clinton, this is not an amateur-only event, but none of the local pros elected to come. And yes, Dylan did do a great job of commentary there.
Oh, I thought that was a 6-ball. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Hello there, Mr. Benny. I have to look 2 screens away to see the chat box.
Okay, so Dylan knocks that 9 down, takes the 1-0 lead. Steve's break here, looking to even the matchup.
I think I was on here earlier, and me and Johnny were told that we weren't appreciating the guys on stream. So I took a break, figured I'd stop torturing everybody.
Okay, so Steve makes the wing ball. Has a shot on the 1.
Is, see, I can't tell which the 3 and the 7 are.
3's not on the table. That's
Oh,
the 5 is to the left and the 7 is to the right.
apparently I can't tell what the 3, the 5, or the 7 is. So 1, 2, 5. So he's
1, 2, 4. The pink's the 4 there.
oh
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a big difference. Yeah, I think he's making this just to play safe afterwards. Well,
Or he's just
I
not making
think
it.
his intention was to make it to
Yeah.
play safe. Shot that a little unusually impatient for Mr. Fleming.
Oh, wow.
He's been doing it all day.
Wow, that was a
He
great
just
shot.
he just comfortably plays in the balls. Like he can see it's all gonna happen.
He not only had to hit that at the right angle, he had to hit it at the perfect speed to not roll past it.
Hmm I was very fortunate to get past him.
Yeah, the 4 ball being pink is a TV set of balls. They found that the purple 4 ball was difficult to distinguish from the 2 and the 8 ball on television, so they made it pink.
If you're colorblind, the 3, the 5, and the 7 are also tough to distinguish.
Yeah, so it's actually the 7. The 7 ball is actually the brown ball that's on the bottom rail now. The 4 ball is the pink one.
I think he cuts this in. Ow.
Oh, wow.
That might have been a little impatience.
Well,
Oh, the
I'm
grilled
gonna
cheese.
take a quick break while I eat my dinner here. Looks like Steve is gonna knock this home and even the match
I'm
at 1.
comfortable saying he'll make this. If something bad would have happened, he could have came at me later.
What's up, Scotty?
I'm quietly watching Dylan run out.
Well, you're not supposed to be quiet here.
Uh,
Oh, the commentator's curse.
see what you did. Yeah, I'm definitely not a top tier commentator.
You know the game as good as anybody around here.
Oh yeah, I know the game. Just I don't exactly speak well.
You're having a good tournament yourself.
I'm getting fortunate at the right times. I don't really see anything that can go horribly wrong here.
No, once he makes this 5-ball, just all you got to do is make it, and then,
Yeah, he played to just keep it as simple as possible.
yep, that's what bar table pool's about.
Yeah.
He'll just roll the 6 in and get himself a little angle so he can come out for the 8-ball.
Oh, hi Tony. How are you doing? Go ahead, hey, come on back.
Tony Long in the house. What's up, buddy?
Saying hi the way Tony always says hi. Ooh,
Fell on it perfect.
think I get concerned when I see him wobbling in.
Yeah, a little bit there, but he's got a good shot here on the 9. Just stroke it in smooth.
That was clean.
Yep. 2-1, Steve. So what's your road to? You're getting ready to play for the hot seat, right?
Yeah, I got Mr. Bruner.
That ought to be a great match to watch.
Let's hope I break well.
Yeah, that's been the story of the day.
I don't know what it is here, but if you notice, there are very few people using a softer medium speed brake.
Yeah,
They're they're
with
not
it.
laying into it, but they're still not. They're not. That's not soft.
No, not at all. I mean, and typically with the template rack, you can just kind of,
A lot soft. And
yeah, you can just play like a punch in there. It worked really well for me my first couple matches, and then my match with you actually is when it really went sour. Um, I just couldn't figure out. I don't know what was going on there. Just couldn't. The table just didn't like it. I guess.
oof.
I hit that one kind of bad. I think the 5-ball might have had him in touch there.
Well, I'm gonna say Dylan likes combinations, although he's given this the head tilt. He might not like this one too much.
I think he would like it better if it were the 9-ball.
Well, he'd have already shot it.
Typical Dylan fashion there.
Yeah. You could give me ball in hand and make me shoot that, and I might make it 1 in 10. Maybe.
Gonna play another combination.
Uh,
This
he
is the
lo-
one he has to worry about. That's
yeah,
the
he
one.
lost it on that one.
That's what makes the combinations so tough when it's not on the money ball. You gotta try to control that first ball to know what
Yeah,
you're.
I just skip that part and don't make the ball. That way you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's true. Mr. Levine, thank you, buddy. We try.
Yeah. I
You
gave him a pretty good chance to make that.
got a little fortunate there, though. Left Steven off angle.
A little bit. But Steve has a lot of options here. It doesn't mean he likes any of them, but
I don't like any of them. I don't think.
the easiest one is just to split the rails.
Yeah,
He looks like he's going to move it up.
hit that one pretty good.
Yeah, I think he had some better options. I'd have liked to see him maybe go the other way and try and put the cue ball around the 8.
He could have went after the ball going that way too. Really,
Mhm.
you can take a chance of cutting that ball in there and coming up and maybe running into the 9 and getting a good look at the 4. So it looks like Dylan's getting ready to go to the air. See if he got his pilot's license yet this year.
He made that choice a couple times in our match.
Dylan's one of the top young players around right now. He and your son, of course, Thomas.
When it comes to
Nice hit.
just making things happen, Dylan has an edge on that one. When it comes to keeping things kind of contained and in front of you, I think Thomas got him by a little bit.
Yeah,
I
I can
wouldn't want
agree
to
with
pick
that.
either one, no.
Right. Steve's been playing well as of late. Had a big finish last week at that Dinosphere tournament. All right. So Steve went to the air there, made a good hit, and now Dylan's got a pretty good look here to get out. If he can make a good shot here to get on the 4 ball.
Oh. Oh. Barring something unusual, it's going to be 2-2.
Just roll this ball forward, shoot the 8 in the corner, and play the 9 in the same pocket.
I was going to
Wow,
say,
he went the
I
other
don't
way.
think he's going to roll it. I think he's going to pull it over.
I like rolling that ball. Everybody plays it a little different.
I roll it because it is still kind of a punch. And it takes this out of the way because now you got to go into the 9 ball.
Yeah,
Something bad might happen.
Well, you got a little fortunate there, but this can be a tricky little shot. Pretty much straight, but still going into the side pocket from there.
I don't want to shoot it.
Side pockets can make you. You know, it's funny on the bar table, and now we play on the diamond bar tables, so it really is just like playing on a small big table. But still, that side pocket shot, that angle going into the side it's just a little funky sometimes.
They're a little
Whereas
steep.
and then on the big table, you play for the side pockets a lot more. The side pocket's your friend.
Well, it's on the old valleys. I grew up on big tables. I barely ever touched a bar box until I was 21. I didn't understand when I first started playing on the valleys, the old valleys with the dirty, heavy, nasty cloth and the beer stains everywhere. And I consistently missed balls to the side pocket because I felt like I should be able to shoot them from anywhere. It eventually dawned on me that you can't miss on the corner pockets, but the side pockets are tight.
And back when you were 21 and played on them, that's when they still used the mud ball, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that cue ball, we call them Ricky Winpegler conditions.
Can you slide in a little?
All right, and we got Dave Nangle back.
Hello.
All right. He's here to gloat over his food that he just ate.
I think I'm getting ready to do the same thing. Good shot there by Steve.
I'm not sure which his next ball is.
The 3 ball there behind the 6, so he's got to fall in a good spot. Yeah, that was a little tricky to get on. I'm not sure that he got there.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
I don't think he
it's
does.
hard to say that he got there.
What do you do here, Scott? You like jumping this ball and trying to make it go up and back, or? Looks like he's looking to see if he can maybe play a little swerve or something. I don't like kicking it.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind jumping this. I would play it to the side because the position on the 4 is fairly natural. It gives you a chance for good things to happen, and you only have to clear the edge of the ball. As far as jumping goes, I'm fairly poor, and I would still feel kind of confident. I think, or he could take a more full shot, play the 3 in the corner, and try and bring the cue ball over behind the 5 and the 9.
He's shooting at it with his cue here. He must be able to see some of it anyway.
He
It's a
bumped
bad
the 8.
hit.
Clip the 8.
It's a bad hit there.
He's trying to finish it like it was good. He's like, I meant to do that.
What's that what they call it when the catcher frames the pitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
He catches it down here and quick moves it up.
Look good anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so Dylan's got a
Typically
fairly simple out here.
Yeah, it usually doesn't go well if you get these kids ball in hand.
I don't think I have the score right. I think it should be 2-2.
It is 2-2.
Yeah, Dylan made that 9 ball last time. I missed it. Sorry, guys. I slept it. And there's Jeff. Some of those had the giant cue ball. And there's yeah, that's what we were talking about, Jeff. That big mud ball. If you could draw it, you had a good stroke. That's how they measured your stroke back in those days. Can you draw if you can draw that ball?
If you could move that ball around.
Dylan didn't see that shot there that he shot. You've got to put some spin on that ball to stay one side or the other. I like putting just a little bit of outside English on that ball, coming to the furthest diamond on the top rail and back up.
See, I go the other way. If I'm playing that, I'm forcing it 2 rails with inside.
He's gonna bank this ball. Right.
Oh, he hit that good.
Never a doubt. Dylan let out a little sigh of relief there. You see that?
Yeah.
All right, we got 3-2 now, Dylan.
And I think they also had another cue ball way back in the day. They called it a black dot, and it was weighted, but it was a normal size. It wasn't the oversized cue ball. It was a horrible ball. Yeah.
That's very true. Very true, Jono.
It's a little unfortunate. I think
so one thing that I noticed though with the Templar rack, when it's funny, I guess, because all the balls are touching most of the time. Like when you hit them like you would with a regular triangle, like not the same amount of good things happen.
No.
You know what I mean? If you hit them with that same speed and same stroke where you get it up and down and squat and make the corner ball and the other ball, you just don't seem to get the same good look on the one ball or the next ball.
No, you don't. It's a little bit different. Everyone aims, well, I guess not everyone, but a lot of your higher end players, they aim either through the rack or through the rail. They don't aim at a point on the one ball. And with a wood rack, when you're breaking from the side, like most people are right now, you can aim more full and control your cue ball more to the center of the table, and you'll get your wing ball, you'll get the bank on the end ball, and you'll get one of the balls behind the side 2 rails.
And you'll get the ball behind the one to cross side a lot.
Right. You get the one off the in front of the side pocket, and the cue ball stays more towards the center. If you try that with the template rack, you're not getting that result. I have to aim about a half a ball over.
Yeah, you see a lot of guys with the template rack. There are a lot of guys today were cut breaking.
Oh, wow.
Another bad hit there.
I'm a little surprised he took a jump shot there. He could have pushed.
So knowing Dylan the way that I think I do, I don't think
that 2-9 is in danger.
Yeah.
He will float right over. in between the 5 and whatever that other ball is, and play that combination.
Hammers it home.
Yep.
Yep.
4-2 Dylan.
Dylan to take a 2-rack lead in his break here. Where'd Josh go, Dave?
Yeah, on that blacked out
He
cue ball,
left.
Oh, did he?
He,
Not
he,
feeling
he
real
was
good.
having a tooth issue.
it would stop, look like it stopped, and then it would wobble like a quarter ball in whatever direction the weight was off, because it was never in the center.
Yeah. You ready for one? Okay. My one of our sponsors came over, Mike Burton from MBQs. Just saying hello, talking to him for a minute while Dylan gets ready to break the balls here. There's the ever so popular BK Rush. So Dylan and Steve both seem to be just kind of like just drawing the ball. Just kind of like drawing the ball straight off the one, like hitting it full and drawing the cue ball straight back. And
Yeah,
they're getting the 2 ball to come out. That's not how I do it, but
it's real
working
close to
for
what
'em.
I'm using.
Yeah.
Half the time I'm making the one in the side, and I'm just taking whatever I can get.
I guess just because I'm so used to not trying to make the one in the side.
I don't want to make it.
You know,
But-
like I'm just like I don't ever try. The only time I try to make the one in the side, honestly, is when we're
8-ball.
well, that or when we have to play, you know, the 9 on the spot, like derby and things like
well,
that.
that's
You know,
different.
then you're playing it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a Dylan shot.
Dylan's ultra.
it didn't
ultra
go.
No,
aggressive.
that was
it
what the
hung.
wow was for, that
Oh.
it hung up, not that
I-
he played it.
I didn't realize that it hung up.
I like Steve to bank the 3 ball here and put the cue ball in between the 8 and the 9.
Yeah, he didn't have to think very much on that one.
He hit it really good. He's got them both covered up, so Dylan does have a long rail kick.
He's been showing some knowledge here. He'll go 2 rails into this. So you see a lot of players have learned how to find their parallel lines,
Yeah.
and it's a very reliable system, and it's easy to see.
I thought he might have went 1 rail there, though. Trying to make the 3 ball with the 4 hanging, you know?
Yeah,
You don't want to leave it hanging. You don't want to leave the 3 hanging, though, but I mean, kind of the same thing here. I don't think Steve's going to miss this ball.
I probably would have went 2 rails at it.
Yeah, you got a good chance of locking them up, I guess.
Yeah. So he has to, what, is that the 6 farther down there by the chalk?
Yes.
I would look for him to either play the 9 ball here or float the cue ball into the 7 ball.
I don't think he has that angle. Yeah, he's got a kind of. Oh, like, okay. I see,
See
what
how
you mean,
he
like
came
that
into the
way,
7?
yeah.
Ooh,
He was playing to go into the 7.
he almost hooked himself.
Yeah, he hit it good enough. Something on the wall got his attention.
Skeeter. The outside patio door is close to this table, so.
Oh, very nice.
Good shot there, Steve. That just kind of stunned this ball a little.
Yeah, he's definitely popping this.
Played a 9 in the side.
Steve is not the roll it and float the ball. Oh, hey, look, there's the other Member of Team Hawes.
4-3
Been
now
sleeping for about 4 hours.
with Steve to break. He's been sleeping a lot today.
There's plenty of clips of me blowing a routine jump shot, or at least for it seems for other people they're routine.
Guys, everyone out there that's enjoying the stream today, please make sure you drop us a like and subscribe to the page. The more subscribers we get,
Ooh,
helps
I
us
did.
keep everything free to you guys, and that's always our goal.
That is dry. He drew that rather than pop it and let it come
Yeah.
back. He actually drew that. He mishit it.
So Dylan's got some work here, though, to get on the 2.
Taking a look at this, I wouldn't be surprised if he forces this one rail and straight up and takes whatever the cut shot he gets. Yep.
If he gets one from there, that's the only thing.
Well, he's not afraid to just see what happens. I would be having half an aneurysm if I just hit the ball to see what happens.
So let's see real quick. Does the 8 ball go past the 9? No,
No,
Dylan played a safe
definitely
there.
not.
Okay.
I think he would have liked to move that 8 ball a little bit.
Yeah, because it's still a problem, and where the 2 is at, he's gonna, if he does get ball in hand here, he's gonna have a tough shot to play safe again.
Well, if I was the one down there looking at it, if I would get ball in hand here, I would probably be playing 3 rails up to the last diamond by the side, by the corner pocket where Steve is standing, and playing a carom on the 9 ball. From here, it looks like it's a free shot at the 9. I'm not really selling anything out. That's all assuming you get ball in hand.
Yeah,
And the window between those 2 balls in the center of the table is accurate.
it's nice and cool today, so the tables are playing live.
He's going to try and go in the air here. Close.
Wow, really
Good
nice try.
Good try,
Yeah.
Steve. Yep.
That's a lot of time in old school pool rooms learning how to do weird things off the rails. He knew that would pick up a lot of spin. That's how he thought he had a chance to get 2 rails.
Looks like he's shooting your shot, Scott.
Yep.
1, 2.
That's exactly what I was looking at. Oh, he overhit it a
He
little.
overhit it a touch. He might be able to thin this ball and get between the 8 and the 9.
Yeah, well, if he does, he's given a fairly easy hit. Fairly easy. It's hard to tell from here. Does not look like a comfortable setup.
Just spin this ball with outside. Oh,
He hit
bad
the 8.
hit.
Yeah, that's the I'm too old to be stretching across the table like that, and I hit the ball before I was quite ready. I know exactly how that feels.
Come off the side rail here. Play the 5 in the same corner. He just played the 3 in.
I'm not sure. Okay, so that's the 5 there. Because I know he didn't play to the one in the center of the table that way. So
Does he
5,
slide this
6,
ball
7.
behind, or does he come rail?
He
2
comes
rails?
over.
Yeah.
So Ricardo, we're playing. This has been played in Glen Burnie, Maryland, at Brews and Q's on the Boulevard. Glen Burnie is just south of Baltimore.
Elaine Martell.
I remember watching him shoot. I watched that shot It was some. I don't know if I don't think it was a Moscone Cup, but it was some sort of team event like Canada against the U.S. and he hit one of those shots like Steve just hit, jumped it off the rail back into it and fired it right in the cup and ran out. It was back when like Nick Varner was still playing and stuff.
Well,
Oh, Dylan pumped
he
this
hit
ball
that.
in. He's got to come 1-2. I don't know if he's gonna like it.
He hit that like he's 19 and can make anything. Yeah, he
Yeah,
made a bank earlier because he put himself in this spot. This is about the exact same thing. See what he does. Aside from look miserable, that's where he is.
I think he could have slowed that ball down a little, Scott. I didn't think
Yeah,
you had to shoot it that way. You could have played it with just a little bit of outside and touched the side rail here around the middle diamond and get a
this
shot
one
just
he
shooting it
hits.
right in the pocket. Yeah, he was real frustrated having to shoot it. I think that's why.
Well,
Left Steve a little tough shot here.
yeah, this shot gets it doesn't get enough attention.
No, you think it's easy and you're excited to be back at the table, but it's actually real easy to catch the rail first here.
Yeah, you
And then
catch the
bad
rail
things
first,
happen.
and it don't go.
Put some inside on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, not the scratch. Get the hook.
There's a lot of times I struggle to see where the ball and the rail are because they kind of blur together. So a lot of times I'll just take a bank on that and play the what they call the pro side. I'm not happy about it, but it's better than lumping the ball up in the corner.
Dylan makes a 9 to go up 5-3. Now his break. If he lays down a good break here and gets out, it could be 6-3.
I think Steve's had a few mental miscues.
I need some food.
He's my age. He's allowed.
Think
Yeah, this is where's where's the commentator buffet?
I know, man. I think I'm gonna try some. We have a special. We have a shrimp po' boy special right now. I think I might grab it.
I had some wings earlier. I'll wait till I'm done playing.
Oh, we got the open face roast beef. I think I'll have that instead.
Yes, but I'm getting a roast beef sandwich. I already know where I'm getting it. About halfway between here and Lancaster. Uh-oh.
Dylan scratches on the break.
Yeah, that's not good. The 6 ball might be a little trouble. Getting from the 2 to the 3 is going to be a little work.
Those are the things that cost you a match right there.
Give us a look from the overhead, see if that 6 will pass on the side.
Looks like it might. That's one of them ones.
Yeah.
I think it might, but it's.
I think you're fine. He's fine with that.
So he'll just roll this ball in, come straight back up. I think one rail. Oh no, he tried to move the 6, so he didn't like it.
He went after it, so I guess I'm wrong, and it's not quite as easy as we thought.
All right, so we still got a shot here on a 3. It's one of those awkward queuing positions.
He likes these slow spin shots. I tried to build you up.
All right, so.
Does that 4 go past the 5?
I think it might.
No. I'm gonna say it did not,
so,
or he wouldn't have tried that.
So he made the 7 there, which if the 6 is tight and now he gets a chance to just make it, he doesn't have to do any work to get on the next ball.
Yeah, well, with the 7 hanging, he wouldn't have had to do any work either. But
no, but now at least he doesn't have to travel.
Well, I would look for him to get pretty flat on this so he can force it in.
Yeah, he's got a funky little angle here. Try to put a really good stroke on this ball, maybe, Scott, and we'll try to miss the 9 ball together, draw it to the side rail with some left-hand English. I didn't like that shot at all.
No, sitting here.
Some
That's what that sounds
frustration.
like. I did that once.
I wanted to do it with my head.
he gave me a chance to make it. I think get up 5-3, and something happened.
So obviously the 6-ball goes.
It does go. If he
Yep.
set up like that, it goes. So he definitely didn't have to work like that. Sitting here in the chair where things are always easier to do, it looks like he could have pulled out of that.
Okay,
I don't
5-4
think he
now,
had to.
Steve.
I don't think he had to go into the 9 like that.
Ricardo, tell us where you're from. What's that echo? Keep hearing an echo. No? See if Steve lays down a good break here.
Can't be worse than the last one where you just scratched right in the corner.
It looks like he broke dry again.
All right, it can be worse.
I know that feeling. That's what.
Oop.
Well, I got
There's
another.
another
Got a
mosquito.
skater. Good time to get one, Steve. Get that frustration out, buddy. Oh, blame me.
There's a fair chance there wasn't anything there. You just wanted to hit the wall. Let's see if Dylan plays safe here. Yep.
Yep.
Did it a little rushed. I'd like to see him try and snuggle up a little closer to that 5-ball.
Derek Swagger's dad, Randy's there. Says hello, Scott.
Oh, hey there, Randy. You'd have
How you
kicked
doing,
this
bud?
ball in by now.
I'd be jumping this ball.
You couldn't pay me to jump that ball.
Steve kicked it well.
Yeah. That's that good speed.
This is actually not that they're all not, but this is actually a really big rack here.
It is.
Excuse me.
I was in Texas a few months ago, and on that setup that he's kicking at right now, I was very surprised to see how many top-level players jumped at that ball with control, like it was a routine shot.
Jeff, this is a 7-foot table.
Oh, you're not related to George, are you?
Yes, sir. They're all diamond 3.5 by 7s.
No, he's not related
No, he's
to
not
George.
related to George.
That's a little steeper than he would have preferred.
I was just getting ready to say that. Judging by how no was in caps, I was going to say he probably gets asked that all the time.
Around pool players, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good shot.
Good shot, Steve.
Wow, very nice.
Looked like it was going to try to creep behind the 9 there for a second.
I had a 3% chance at pulling that off. Steve did it well.
He was trying to move the 9 a little, so the 8 went by. Now he's funky.
I don't think that was the time to move it.
Is he going to try to get behind the 8-9 here with the cue ball, maybe?
Definitely.
Try to park Whitey down there. He got him jacked up. Not even. He's on the rail, though.
It's not a horrible spot, but depending on how Dylan comes back here, it can go bad.
Got to hit that ball a lot thinner there, Dill.
I think
If you go at that,
some
if you
of that
play
was
that shot
rushed.
that way, yeah, I agree. The way he rushed it a little, I thought he was just shooting right at it.
I mean, Most players,
Oh,
I think, would have played to the 6 or the 7 or whichever ball that is, and tried to get around to the flat side of that 8 ball and stuck them on the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Made them kick. No one wants to kick when there's nothing to hide behind. But I think that's old school thinking.
There's a lot to be said for old school.
And now he's going to get back there, though.
You left him a piece.
Not quite. So yeah,
The good thing is it looks like you left him the side where it brings the pocket into play.
I wouldn't be surprised if Steve manages to get behind the 8 ball here. Or he
And then
misses
hit
a
it.
ball entirely.
He had to hit that one really thin.
Again, the old straight pool players, they already know how they're going into this. But Dylan's going to have to put his thinking cap on a little.
Ideally, you'd like to come into it with the 5 ball. You'd like to come into it now. But
I don't believe so. I'm playing right around second dime. Yep, right about where he is.
and just
and
draw
going,
it into it.
Nah, go into the 9.
Oh, off the bottom rail, yeah.
Yep. It's controllable. You don't want to go into the 8. You want to go
Unless
into
you
the
can
9.
make it in the side.
You're a little fortunate there. You go into the 8 and you're giving up a little bit of luck.
I agree.
But when you
Oh,
don't
he got
miss,
under the ball, though.
he's okay with this. He's not happy about it, but he'll be all right with it.
Yeah, should be able to.
I apologize now if you miss this because they said you'd be okay.
There it is. Okay, so Dylan Spohr now on the hill, breaking for the set.
And, anyone that follows Dylan will notice that he is not playing with his Mucci Joker or Gambler cue. This is the first time I'm seeing this cue.
Yeah, me too. I noticed it earlier.
I'm not sure if changing the butt makes a difference with these carbon fiber shafts.
No, especially not from Mucci to Mucci, I wouldn't think. I mean, for them any more, my opinion, I mean,
Is that
with
still a
any,
Mucci?
yeah,
Is
it's
it?
a Mucci. I think it's the other. It's either the new model Gambler or new something. I noticed had the cards and things down there on the bottom.
I can't say I took a good look at it.
I just believe anymore with all the shafts and all the high performance shafts that most guys are using. The butts are just decorative handles, as long as they're weighted to your comfort and
That's kind of what I
what
think.
you like, Even before, really, we all had a shaft that we liked, even when we just all played with one-piece wooden shafts.
Mm-hmm.
You still do. You're still one of those guys. You could take
Yeah,
your shaft and put it on pretty much any other, butt that fits it. That's how you like it.
I'll tell you though, I've hit balls with pretty much every carbon fiber shaft out there, and there are some things that it sure does make easy, but you sacrifice some feel, and there's things that you can't do with them, or at least you have to maybe learn how to do.
Shark to you 6. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. So I went from playing with just a one-piece wood shaft, and then I went to low deflection wood, and then I went to carbon fiber. I play with the Revo. I actually like the feel of the Revo. Um, I feel like it gives you. I feel like it still has some feel.
See, I think this is a mistake. I'm listening to you, but
No, that's okay.
I think he made a mistake right there.
Yeah, he's on the rail now.
He's like, now I'll move. Yeah, it don't have to show up, but I think that's a technical error right there.
All right, so it looks like I have to excuse myself here, guys. Got to go move a rack.
Say something, Dave. I'm alone out here.
See, this is where I think they should have gotten the rack out of the way earlier in the rack.
Much earlier.
Yeah, because even with the balls on it, then if you mess up the position a little early in the rack, it isn't as big a deal as it is late in the rack like this, where you already know where the cue ball is. And
I think as soon as the break is over, all the balls are done moving, the rack has to come off.
I agree with you. I do not like leaving it on the table at all.
But a lot of people do. Should be okay here.
All right, so Dylan takes us down 7-4. Steve will finish 5th, 6th.
Do we?
And